Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Thank you, Mr. the President of this wonderful organization. Thank you, Sheikh Al-Islam, for making this happen. Your Excellencies, ladies, gentlemen, and all the guests here with us. I'm very honored to be here today, and I stand before you not as an expert, but as a concerned citizen who wants to solve our peace crisis. My name is Rachid El Mounacifi, and I'm a citizen of the world. I always had a question since child: how can we make peace in the world? I believe that peace comes only with making peace with ourselves, respect and tolerance of our differences. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. Who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the rest of the world. I want to see a world where is not what my religion is important, but my value as an individual person. At the same time, let's not forget that all the religions depend on each other like the five fingers on our hand. We are going in a world where we are thought to be tolerant, but no one is respecting that, and we must put this to practice. We have to accept our differences if we want to move forward and teach the coming generations the art of communication, the art of peace. I think we have to focus on the young people, girls and boys. They are the ones taking after us this beautiful earth. Many of the meetings on the conferences, we don't see them. Our youth are drugged by three things. One is the killing drugs we find in the street as speed, ecstasy, hash, cocaine. Second, many ignorant imams that are putting into their heads whatever just to make people angry at each other. And third, the social media that most of the time are giving fake information. The most important here is a good control of the imams and of course fighting any kind of drug. Don't forget that only light can drive our darkness from our minds, and that light is education, education and education, nothing else. How can our education system be like this, based on teaching hate at school, in the street and home? You only hear adults blaming others, ones especially Jewish. How you want us to grow up loving other brothers and sisters? Our youth is seeing violence everywhere, home, in the street, in school, and in our administrations. We have to start asking ourselves, how come that we end up in those situations, and what can we do to get out of it? We need good leadership that is for one race and one nation, no hate and more love. Many people talk about peace, but only few understand and preach it. Peace is the mother of progress. Without peace, a nation cannot make any progress. We have been building a huge number of modern cities and technologies, but we didn't succeed in building bridges between us humans. We need to build minds and bring people together. We need to work together and not apart. We need to listen to each other, and we need to compromise. How can some of us are building huge infrastructure to show the world that we are okay? At the same time, their people don't have no education, no hospitals, no justice, and no security. Just someone give me an answer, please. How comes that some are making crimes in the name of our religion and no Muslim leader is moving a finger? We need hope. We need to preach hope and a peaceful democracy for the coming generation. We don't need any tectonic movement anymore. And we have to start now and not tomorrow, tolerating each other and sitting in one and the same table, trying to solve our differences. Peace means freedom. Peace means a feeling of comfort. And peace means freedom from war and terror. I can speak about it in 100 years, and it will never be enough. But don't forget, peace is necessary for life, for living, and for happiness. Someone has to start replacing the old habits of war, hate, with the new habit of waging peace. We must be doctors who can cure the virus of violence. We must be soldiers of peace who can do more than preach to the shore. No Muslim and no one has to die of violence. No one has to die of hunger. We don't preach peace and democracy by bombing people. Peace is a daily work, and you should never stop building love between the humanity. The world is my home. Let me feel home, please. A Swedish citizen born in Morocco, and as a criminologist, I believe that the heart of the Muslims is Palestine. So please, let's take good decision on behalf of our brothers and sisters in Palestine, and please start sitting with the Israeli at the same table and negotiate. We all are human, they too. God creates us all equal, cause He loves and us with no differences. I just wonder when the Arab and Muslim leaders are going to wake up and stop having too much protocol meeting that leads nowhere. I do feel sorry for them. We need some more action and less talk. Our diplomacy has to start carrying love and peace in their diplomatic cases instead of carrying other things, because everyone knows what is going on. Peace is a daily work and should never stop building love between the humanity. I don't believe anymore in diplomatic solutions. It just takes 100 years, but I believe strongly in civilian diplomacy. Peace starts with me, so I'll end up my speech by convening everyone to stay positive. You know what they say, peace begins with me. Thank you so much, Mr. the President, and thank you to the audience.